selection of the sites and the sensors. So in this one, they have selected 8 sites, in which 6 sites are rain gauges, and 2 sites are called telemetric, or they are also called the water level sensors. So the first stage was to select the sites and selection of the sensors. In the second stage, what kind of data acquisition system should be adopted? So they adopted the data acquisition system with the archival system and dissemination system. In the third stage, they have selected the UHF type of communication system. It was line to line, and it was established in 2007. Last stage was the creation of the model, and in this model they created weightage. They given the weightage to the rain gauges and the level sensors, and combinedly they create the early warning system. Next. Now just come go back. You can go back. Okay. This system, which was given by the JICA, it has served for 18 years, and in 2018 it has shown us some disruptions because of the tall building construction all over Rawalpindi and Islamabad. So after 2018, our Pakistan meteorological engineers, they have indigenously created or you can say that revamped the whole system, and it is till date it is non-operational. So this is it's worth mentioning Mr. Usman and Mr. Shahid. They are the main engineers behind this one. Due to them, this system is operational till date. Next. Now we are not creating a wheel again. So Pakistan Islamic Relief Pakistan, we have done a lot of sittings with them, and we have suggested the same kind of 4-stage solution for the system, but it has some upgradation as well. Like there was no cameras before. We have installed live cameras in the telemetric sites, which are Kataria and Gawalmandi. And then there is another upgradation. Previously, the rain gauges were 1 millimeter of resolution. This now this one is 0.5. So means that we will be getting more data and frequent data. Then there are 2 redundancy plans for the communication as well. Previously it was UHF, so once it was hampered, so we could not establish the communication back. So this time we are working on the 2 images from the live cameras. This the right one is Gawalmandi, and that is Kataria. And this system was developed. If you can see the colors, the blue color is the pre-alert. This was defined by the study of JICA. Now, if you come towards the orange line, that is called alert system. So this is 15 meters, 15 feet. Now, after that, if it reaches the green level, that is evacuation. At this stage, Pakistan Met Department issues alert to all the stakeholders and in the emergency services, including 1122 and the district management groups and the PDMA, NDMAs. So this is the system how it works. Now, at the pre-alert level, we are just preparing the agencies to just get up and get prepared. At the orange level, they are on the road, and on the green level, they are implementing the evacuation. Next. So this is the system that is developed by with the help of IRP. So at the corner there is a data logger, that is called the data logging system. That is the first stage. In this stage, we will be receiving the data, and it will be archived, and with the redundant communication system, it will be sent to the Pakistan Met Department. At the left bottom, that is called a rain gauge. That is 0.5 millimeter resolution rain gauge, and it is installed in the 6 places. But I think we have increased the number of rain gauges as well at Kataria and in the Gawal Mandi. Previously it was level sensors, but now 2 rain gauges are added in this project. So the total of number of rain gauges has gone to 8 now. The middle one part is that is called a radar level sensor. Previously, it was a submersible sensor, means that it was deep inside the water, and as you all know, that there is contamination nowadays in the Gawalmandi and Kataria, so it has malfunctioned a lot of times. So this technology, it is not touching the water, but still it is giving us the level of the water. So this will be installed at Kataria and Gawalmandi. This corner, it has a camera, so we have installed 2 cameras, and that is just giving us a bird view for the Kataria and Gawalmandi sites, and it is working like a third stage redundancy plan. Next. Now, if we can, just bullet the impact and benefits. So it has enhanced our real-time monitoring, and the early forecast will be, much more better than the previous dates, and most importantly, there will be uninterrupted. The entire operation will be uninterrupted. Next. Now, this is the close to my heart, because IRP, without the help of IRP, this would not have been possible. So I think it's a clap time for the IRP. So we all should clap for the IRP, and especially from the IRP team, Mr. Asad, Mr. Asim Saklan, and Ms. Sanam. They have they have made it possible from the core of their heart. They have worked very hard and in coordination with PMD team. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The protection and inclusion, entrepreneurship, and also learning and innovation. We have engaged youth, and we are currently implementing these, working for these 4 thematic areas. One of them, the vocational and skill training. Uh, we have trained youth for more than 20 skills and trades, and in addition to that, one of the core component today we are together here is that the resilience and adoption and climate change, and then social cohesion, social care, and sport. Next, please. Under this project, as I said, that we believe the community-led action. Uh, so far, we have established 65 community organization. We are collaborating with them. We are selecting the most ultra-poor families. Uh, our outreach is approximately 35 and 60 right holders, ultra-poor families. And out of that, so far, we have engaged more than 1,000 youth for on different trades for skill and vocational trainings. Uh, there are some figures. We have also developed one inclusive care centers under the social cohesion, social care and sport. And then we have also establishing the learning hubs, and ultimately that all contribute to community resilience. Next, please. Under this component, climate change and resilience, so our journey started with community engagement, the community we have established in Rawalpindi in Islamabad. We have done exercise on risk and hazard mapping. Then we have done a vulnerability risk assessment. We have identified most sensitive uh, and risk and hazards which have high sensitivity and exposure as well. Then we have developed community disaster risk management plans. So all those 65 CEOs have now well known about their top vulnerabilities in their areas. Then after that, we have engaged uh, a different administration of local administration of Rawalpindis, Islamabad for this validation workshop, and last month we have rolled out these two contingency plan. One of them is for Rawalpindi, and the other one is for Islamabad. That is a monsoon contingency plan. And we are also looking forward for the biannual uh, workshop so that we can continue this exercise and update this information every year. This was the implementation timeline for this early warning system, where we have supported uh, for a provision of uh, equipment, rain gauge sensors, and also water level sensors, in addition to their cameras and some support for soft side. I mean, the development of software that also has been done right now. Uh, we have extended our supported for this six side. Uh, three are four are off grid, that include Gwalmandi, Kataria, Bokra, and Kolra, and others are on grid, that is Shamshabad, Saidpur, PMD, and Chaklala. Next, please. So we are not just sharing the information, but we are also shaping the possibilities. So I end this presentation. I am very much thankful. We are very much thankful to Pakistan Meteorological Department for this joint collaboration and this exercise. Ultimately, this enhance the resilience of community, and they are now well capable to maintain their resilience and act in any form of crisis, like we have flash floods and also some other key vulnerabilities, including heat storms. So uh, they have app available. The community have this information, and they have now getting the real time information on any kind of risk in Islamabad and Rawalpindi. Thank you. Representative from Islamic Relief, official from Islamic Relief and Pakistan Meteorological Department, and media personnel. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Asim Saklan, and I'm working as a project coordinator for this project. Women Aligned for Sustainable Youth.
In the need of these type of the things. Islamic Leaf Pakistan is working in Pakistan since 1992. In a 32 years journey, we have provided a support to children, to women, lot of disaster affected people like earthquake 2005, 2010 flood, and most recently 2022 flood response, where Islamic Leaf was able to serve around 2 million people across Pakistan with the budget of 45 million pounds. We also constructed 12,000 houses. Another 7,000 houses we are constructing in Balochistan, because maybe you are aware that 2022 floods was the largest disaster, a climate induced disaster in Pakistan that left 2.1 million houses damaged, which mean that around 10 million people became homeless because of that one event. So I was just discussing with Meher Saab in his room that he was mentioning that the climate change is not like that. It is coming just like a rapid onset type of the event. This is a slow onset that has come in Pakistan as well as across the globe slowly. And we were unable, or we did not gauge it, or maybe when some experts like Dr. Saab, Dr. Afzal Saab, or maybe some other scientists, they were mentioning that okay, the climate change is happening in Pakistan and the other countries, and it will turn into the losses and all these things. But people were thinking is that okay, when it will come, we will see. But we have seen in last 5 years at least that this has started, this has happened, and it has turned into the mega events like 2022 floods, like floods in India, floods in Afghanistan, and unfortunately, this region is one of the worst affected region due to the climate change. And Pakistan is coming in the first 10 countries which is the most vulnerable due to climate change events. And all these things were not like created this phenomena. Pakistan did not contribute so much, but we are also the victim. But of course, that is something which we can say very easily to curse the others people, is that because of you guys we are suffering. But there are so many things which we can also do. We in Pakistan together can work on all those things. So one of the as the climate change is a poly crisis. It's very complicated. It is very complex. So to deal with such type of the crisis, you need maximum partnerships. So in these type of the situations, the only the government has its own capacity, but sometimes working in partnerships, especially in these type of the situations, are very important and indispensable. So Islamic Leaf in past was also working on disaster response, disaster preparedness, uh, livelihood initiatives, work for the most vulnerable children, orphans, the women. Uh, but this project in which we are, we shook our hand with PMD is a Wasila project which is funded by Islamic Relief USA. So Islamic Relief USA receive its funds from the diaspora, Muslim diaspora communities in USA. So the project was designed, and one of it's mainly a livelihood project for the women. But what we have noticed that the majority of the poorest women who are our target group, unfortunately, they are living in the vulnerable areas around Nalalai because poverty, due to the poverty, they are unable to live in the areas which are more safe. So, lot of our target group, they are living in the areas which are directly hit by Nalalai due to due to the flash floods and so last year, early last year, we signed MOU with the PMD, and we started this partnership at least to have something for Rawalpindi and Islamabad. So now what I have seen that MOU is now in a operational plan, and we are really happy to work in partnership with PMD in an early warning system, which is more like an anticipation, which helps the people to save their lives in such type of the situation. But of course, the biggest challenge is that these type of the situation should not happen. There should be enough disaster risk reduction as well as our urban planning, everything that should actually contribute in the resilience of the people. Because once the event comes, then it means that it's a loss. Of course, due to the early warning system, this anticipation, as Doxa was also mentioning, that we are able to save the lives. Life is the most precious thing. But you know what happened? We also have seen in the flood 2022. In flood 2022, uh, uh, 33 million people were impacted. Loss of life was just 1700 deaths. If you see the scale of the disaster, loss of life was not like an earthquake in which you could see is that the thousands of people died in one night. So but you know, the loss to the property, loss to the livelihoods is a big challenge. So the climate change is a reality, and these type of the events are happening. So what we are trying in the next stage with PMD and other stakeholders like NDMA as well as the provincial disaster management authorities, Ministry of Climate Change, to work on a more impactful way. So with PMD, that is our like a second initiative. One initiative we did with them in Quetta, but these are small drop in our ocean. So we we all, not only Islamic Relief Pakistan, but all other stakeholders, government, non-government, civil society, business people, private sector, all these people, they need to work together to deal with this police crisis. So I would like to congratulate district administration as well as PMD as well as Islamic Leaf Rawalpindi team who took this initiative and make a MOU from operational plan, and I hope that this partnership will continue because, and it will really help to the people who deserve these type of the help. So once again, thank you very much for coming here, and inshallah ta'ala we'll be working together for more resilient Pakistan.
Approach of innovation and not a typical bureaucratic approach, a technocrat approach, give more liberty to the officer, give more confidence, due to which the team flourish, and you see a lot of innovation, and you have observed a lot of changes in the Pakistan Meteorological Department forecast system. You have seen the Kisan app, the early notification you have received nowadays. And because of this innovation, the WMO, World Meteorological Organization, has elected Mr. Mahad Sabzad Khan, the Vice President of WMO Asia, because of his visionary ideas, visionary leadership. So all these things that have happened in the past and maybe continue, and this legacy will continue hopefully in the coming future. This is a roadmap which he has given to the youngster like us, Dr. Lafzal, Dr. Faisal Said here, and also the senior directors are here. So I would like to invite now the Director General, Pakistan Meteorological Department, and the Vice President of WMO Asia for concluding remarks, sir, please.
میں ہماری ہیلپ کی. اور دیکھیں قرآن پاک میں ہے کہ اگر آپ نے ایک انسان کی بھی جان بچائی تو پوری انسانیت کی جان بچائی. تو اللہ تعالیٰ کا کرم ہوگا کہ آپ نے دیکھا ہوگا کہ جب سے یہ 2008 سے یہ سسٹم ڈیولپ ہوا ہے تو اس کے بعد یعنی لائف لاسز جو ہے نا وہ بڑا کم ہو گیا ہے, یعنی نہ ہونے کے برابر ہے تقریباً. اور جاپان نے جو ہمیں یہ سسٹم لگا کے دیا تھا, یعنی 2001 میں جو میجر ایونٹس ہوا تھا بارش کے بعد, جب یہ اوور فلو ہو گیا جو کچھ ریور میں, تو اس سے جو لائف لاسز یا مٹیریل لاسز ہوئے تو وہ تو میٹ نہیں کیے جا سکتے, لیکن ایک سسٹم ڈیولپ کیا اور جس سے جو ہے وہ لوگوں کی بہتری جو ہے وہ ثابت ہوئی. آپ دیکھیں گے کہ جی یہ ابھی اپ ڈیٹ سسٹم کو کیا ہے اسلامک ریلیف نے, اور ان کے اور بھی ہمارے ساتھ کافی کولیبریشنز پروجیکٹ چل رہے ہیں. انشاءاللہ وہ بھی ہم کریں گے. مجھے یاد ہے کہ کوئٹہ میں یا آگے بلوچستان بارڈر کے, یہ ایران بارڈر کے قریب بھی انہوں نے تین میرا خیال ہے آٹومیٹک ویدر اسٹیشن لگائے ہیں, جہاں کا ڈیٹا ہمارے لیے بہت زیادہ ہیلپ فل ثابت ہو رہا ہے. تو انشاءاللہ اس قسم کے پروجیکٹ جو ہیں وہ ان کے ساتھ ہمارے چلتے رہیں گے. میرا خیال ہے کہنے کو میرے کولیگز جو ہیں شہزادہ, افضال صاحب, سب نے کافی کچھ کہہ دیا ہے, اس لیے میں آپ کا وقت اتنا زیادہ نہیں لوں گا. میں بہت زیادہ مشکور ہوں کہ آپ اس نیک کام میں بڑھ چڑھ کر حصہ لے رہے ہیں, اور آئندہ بھی یہ پاکستان کے لیے نہیں کر رہے آپ, تو میرا خیال ہے پوری دنیا کے لیے کر رہے ہیں. لیکن جہاں پہ بھی ولنریبل کمیونٹی ہے, جہاں پہ لاسز ہو سکتے ہیں, آپ اس کو انڈیکیٹ کرتے ہیں اور خدمت کرتے ہیں پاکستان میں جو کچھ بھی ہے. تو میں آپ کا بے حد مشکور ہوں. اللہ تعالیٰ آپ کو اس توفیق میں اور بڑھ چڑھ کر حصہ لینے کی توفیق دے. تھینک یو جناب.